Do you guys remember the first time you went on YouTube? And even kid YouTube. I just mean the first time your parents let you on YouTube. Do you guys remember that? Because I do. I was sitting downstairs and I've always been a nerd, but this was a newly grasping Minecraft nerd, and I was building something and I wanted a redstone house. And those that know that redstone is like electricity for Minecraft, and it's all of the like engineering mechanics, and it's so difficult to understand if you don't get it. The people that do are on a different level and they completely understand it, and that's very, very cool for them. I did not, and I still don't. Like 10 years later, I still do not understand for the life of me how to work redstone. But I was downstairs and I was a little frustrated, and I was at the dinner table with my mom and my brother, and I was talking about it out loud, and my brother goes, "Why don't you just look on YouTube?" And I didn't think of that. And so I kind of looked at my mom and I was like, "Can I do that?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure, I guess, whatever." And so I went on to YouTube and I found a video, and my YouTube experience grew from that. But most importantly, my Minecraft YouTube experience grew from that. Because, you'd click on one video and then you'd click on another and then you'd click on another, and it would be different rabbit holes. I remember watching all of those one by one drop videos where they had to land in the water block. I don't remember what they were actually called, but there was the rainbow drop and all of the crazy obscure ones. And then, you start to find people that you like, even if you don't even really cognitively realize you like them, and so you find more videos from them. I remember, and I give him full credit for most of my Minecraft stuff, I watched all of Grian's build school videos because I wanted to be a better builder, and I'm not even kidding you. I watched every single one of them, and I might even put a link down in the description in case you want to freaking go check him out. It's this British dude, and those were early videos, they're forever ago old, and I watched all of them, and then I just liked him. I thought it was cool, the way he spoke. He had a British accent, and younger me thought that was funny, just cool to hear. Us in the Americas, you don't hear that very often. And he didn't just make that, he made these build swap videos, and those I fell in love with because it was still Minecraft and it was building, and he did it with his friends. And I think one of the biggest trends I got onto for a while was there was this group of people, and I couldn't name names because it was like a whole YouTube Minecraft era, or I don't know if you'd call it a trend, but there was a whole thing where there was a green Steve, a blue Steve, and a red Steve, and then there was Herobrine, of course. And those that don't know, I'm sure I sound really insane right now, and you're pretty confused, and just stay with me. It was almost like the cursed don't play Minecraft at 3 a.m. type thing. I loved watching those, and I don't know how I got from there to horror, but I did. And I loved watching people play the Minecraft mods. Modified worlds is what mods means. Modified worlds, where it was scary, so they'd be walking through a haunted house, or it'd be something scary. I loved those, really, because they were hilarious to watch the people get scared. Rarely would I get scared, but it was so funny to watch everyone else get scared. I remember that enormously. And then I was in the car with my friend once. This was, again, ages ago. This is the beginning of my insanity. And I was in the car, and she puts on this song, and we're jamming to the music. And I couldn't tell it was an odd song because I'm young and I don't know what odd is. And I asked her what it was called, and she tells me. I go, "Oh, okay." And so I go onto YouTube and I search it, and I go through this rabbit hole. I won't say what the song is because I don't know how you get copyrighted, but I don't want to accidentally say the wrong thing, so we're gonna keep everything to a minimal. We're gonna keep everything nice and simple. But it was a song about the game Five Nights at Freddy's. I just loved it. I thought it was great. It had a catchy beat. It was nice. It was different. It was different from normal music that I normally listened to, and I loved it. And I would go on YouTube, and you search it, and then it has underneath it songs that are like that. So I went through a whole rabbit hole with that. And then past that, then I would watch theories on the games that I've never played before. And you might say it's a waste of time, and it might have been, but it like kept your brain going too, because it was like videos that made you think. It was like, okay, let's connect the dots on this, and it even had some math in it. Not gonna lie, it really did, because you would have to predict. You'd look at how many years. And then you'd look at how many, like, when the pizzeria was made, and then, because they were trying to calculate someone's age, or some timeline thing, because that, that was the gimmick with FNAF. It still is. Everyone was trying to figure out the timeline. One person may or may not have figured it out, and if you know, you know. It's going to be the mantra of this episode, is that little saying, if you know, you know. But it just started from there, and I look back at where I am now, because now I also like watching movies. I like watching YouTube videos where they make fun of movies. I know that sounds strange, but it's just funny hearing people's, like, silly thoughts on it, and most times those channels aren't being super serious, which makes it even better, because it's more for the comedy, just to make you laugh, and I love to laugh. If you couldn't tell that yet. What was your first experience with YouTube? Was it videos about cats? Was it videos about I don't know. And I know some people, they're like, well, shoot, I'm older than YouTube. And, like, that's cool too. You got to watch it. You got to watch it grow and bloom. There's some things that I feel like I watched grow and bloom, and it's just close to my heart. It just makes it more like a personal connection. It's like, oh, I watched that get nice and big, and it's those types of things that I think are really cool. It's probably a nostalgic feeling, to be honest, but something to rant about, right? Hope you guys are having an amazing evening, and goodbye!